Hey, hi everyone. Hope you all are doing well. So, in today's video, we are actually going to continue on our last discussion on this application that we created using Greta. So, if you haven't watched the previous video, I would suggest you to please go and watch that first part where we created a database inside NoCode backend and then generated the APIs and then integrated all those API endpoints with Greta to create this book listing application. So this all data that you're seeing right on the screen is being fetched from the NoCode backend database, and we created a new book form, right? And we were able to see all the books, and we were able to edit the books and delete the books as well. So please go and watch that video first. And now in today's video, we are going to create an authentication system using Greta and NoCode backend. So by that I mean we will be creating sign up forms and login forms, and the users should be able to authenticate properly before working inside this application. So to do that, let me go to NoCode backend dashboard. Okay, and here we have this dashboard, this database created, right? So we'll edit this database, and we will be adding another table called users. So users table will be the one which will help us to create the user management or the authentication part here. So I'll use AI here to quickly set up that, and I'll just simply mention create a users table with name, email, and password. Okay, so we'll use this thing to create a users table, and I'll click on generate and apply. All right, so if you see, we have our table ready for the users now. So if I just go to API documentation, right? So we have now our users table as well. So we have this new endpoint created. But if I just go back here and I can again generate this schema, okay? I can just copy this thing and go back to Greta. And now here I can mention like uh, create sign up and login pages for the application. Let's see how it works, but I think we may have to do some to and forth here. Okay, so it has created uh, authentication forms. So I see a login form and I see a sign up form. All right, so let's try creating some users. So let me add James, invalid email or password. That should not be the case. We are just signing this up, right? Uh, I think we have to tell Greta able to sign up. This should call the post endpoint, create a new user, and the sign in should use the query. So what I have basically asked it is, if you see this documentation, and this is the users, right? So we need to call the post endpoint, this endpoint, when we are going to create a sign up page, right? So sign up means a new post request should be triggered to create a new user with these details. And then we have this get users, right? So we'll use get users to authenticate them, right? So by get users we will be using the query parameters as well. Along with that, this is what I have told Greta, right, to use query parameters where it can check for the email and password match, and then it can basically authenticate that user uh, as a valid user, right? So this is what I'm telling Greta as well. Okay, so let's try this again. And before that, let me go to NoCodeBackend and see if we have any users already or not in that users table. What I need to do is I need to first of all copy the secret key, and let me go to the Swagger documentation here, and let me read all these users to see if there are any users or not. Oh wow, okay. So if you see, the user was created, but it failed to actually redirect to the dashboard page. So that was the issue basically. But let's see how it works now. Okay, so if I am inside this, let me try this sign in. Okay, so we created james@test.com. The password was 1234556. Uh, okay, so I am actually being logged in with James account. Seems good. Let me log out. Let me try some random email. Or let me try the correct email but with a wrong password. So I'm just adding any random password here. So it should not authenticate. Amazing. Amazing. So it is actually working here. Let me try a different email. Okay. But the correct password. So you can see the password here. The password is correct. Great job. And let me use again the correct credentials. So the email is correct and the password is correct and it should authenticate. All right, so it is authenticating now. Let me log out and now let's create a new user. And what should we name this? Say balam @ncp.com. Password, again I'll use 123456. You can see the password here. Let me try a different password here to see if Greta do this kind of validation or not. 234567. Okay, amazing. So this validation is not set up inside NoCode backend. Okay, this is something Greta is doing from its own end, which is quite good and reduces our effort on some validation. So now let's create this account. Oh wow, wow, wow. So we are now authenticated with this account, Palam. So we have so we have now implemented this user authentication system as well. Okay. But if you see and if you have already analyzed, we have to do couple of more tasks here, such as only the books created by this user should be visible, which is pretty easy. Okay, so I mean, I can go ahead and I can do that stuff as well, but I want you guys to like do this thing from your end. At the end, you have to uh, like use this logic in your own application. So take the idea what I'm trying to do. Okay, this documentation is everything you need. Okay, it has all the endpoints, and within these endpoints you have to use these different, let's say, query parameters, and this is how you can do the authentication. And the next step here would be, if I go and if I try to create a new account, I can go and I can create a new account with the same email address again, which should not happen, right? Only one email should be there for the authentication purposes. So what we can do is, so we have two choices here. The first choice is what I recommend, and that is we should make this email as a unique column inside NoCodeBackend itself. By that, anytime a new record is created inside NoCodeBackend, this email should always be a unique value. So you cannot create james at the rate test.com again. So what I can do here is I can just delete this email column here. I can, yeah, just ask AI to create a new email column, site users, and it should be unique always. Okay, so it will create a unique email column for me now. So this is one way. Okay, I will set my email column as unique at the first go itself within NoCode backend. So if you see, now we have a unique email column here. Let me create a new account here. Let's say James2, but I'll use same email, james@test.com. I'll use the password 23456 and 1 2 3 4 5 6. It should give some error, okay, because in the no code backend we have set this column as a unique column. So just create this. uh, okay, so it is not giving any error. Let's see if it has actually created the user or not. Okay, so if I just go back to no code backend, let me just copy my secret key again, go to Swagger. Let me authorize this with the secret key and try it out. Sorry, not post. We need to do the get endpoint. Okay, so all right. So if you remember, we already deleted email column and then we recreated this email column, right? So there is no james@test.com in the account. Oh, okay, okay. I thought we already have this column, but we deleted, if you remember, right? We deleted the email column, so that value was also deleted by that. So this time, if I just go to Greta and let me log out this and try to sign up again with the same email. Okay, let me add james@test.com. This time it should give some error, okay, because we cannot have duplicate emails inside NoCode backend now. There you go. Email already exists. Amazing job, right? So this is how you can create the auth system, and now it is actually preventing duplicate emails as well. So now no one can use the same email and try to create an account with the same email. Okay, but if I just try to use this account, so it should work because this is a new email account now. All right, amazing. So it is working now. What we are still left with is resetting a password and a feature to forget password. So these are the two features still remaining. So in the upcoming videos, we'll talk about that, how we can implement a reset password. Reset password is easy. I'll show you that in the upcoming video. But forgetting a password, so if you click on forgot password and it should send a reset email or reset password link, that is something quite challenging and it will be a complex task. So we will definitely discuss on that as well. But for now, in the next video, we'll discuss on the reset password thing. But I hope this tutorial was helpful. We have actually developed the core user management system here. Now you can actually prevent unauthorized access to the application. You can set up your own registration and the login system, login pages, and it will all be integrated with your NoCodeBackend APIs. And again, if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, please post a comment to this video or just send an email to our support team and we'll try to reply to you as soon as we can. Thank you.